to world number 5.
Well, there'll be a continued shuffling of the darting pack at the end of this tournament as well, because now Wade is going to pick up a big prize, and possibly the biggest prize, and hike himself back up the rankings also, isn't he? So
60.
Really, it's about winning titles. I don't think Wright and Wade can give a hoot about the world rankings at the moment. The Winter Gardens still a buzz, Wayne, after that incredible upset win by James Wade over Phil Taylor.
94.
Bombing 10 match darts, I think, in the end before he got it done on the 10th match dart. Finally beating Phil Taylor, his nemesis here at the Winter Gardens. Incredible.
Well, the odds suggest it was an upset, but was it? I don't think
55.
so. James Wade winning is never an upset, looking to win his 8th major. This man has already won 8. This man is looking for his first.
$100. $97.
Peter Wright looking for a 140. Well, maybe he's... Yeah, leaves 36, I reckon.
140. Like we require 150.
That's not going to go. So Wright with the chance to put the first leg on the board. James Wade had the darts in the last game, and Peter Wright has used the darts in this match.
Second leg is Michael to throw
1-0.
first. Game on.
He wouldn't mind going through the match, holding throw that easily.
100.
But we didn't wait long, did we?
Michael van Gerwen's 21st or 180 of the tournament.
140.
Big Chisnell, no longer part of the event, has 29 and leads the way. 5 perfect darts, half a dozen perfect darts for MVG.
Go on then.
80.
Treble 20, treble 19, double 12. That's all it takes, Michael.
65.
Well, it has been a frustrating week for 9-dart aficionados. Phil Taylor missed a double 12 earlier on in the tournament.
57.
By his own mission, by some distance.
66.
But we've seen quite a few occasions where we've half a dozen perfect darts. Double eights,
On the
1
second
all.
leg, Michael van Gerwen. Third leg is Peter to throw first. Game on.
Van der Voort, this double 12. That seems a long time ago, Wayne, doesn't it?
It does.
100.
I reckon between the end of this match and the end of the final, we're going to see another opportunity for it.
Perhaps in this leg.
2 180s in the previous leg.
100.
Oh, it's a 180 festival in the third leg. 4 180s,
97.
middle of the third leg. Oh my, carry on.
Van Gerwen on the 9-dart roll of honour here at the match play, having nailed one against Steve Beaton. He's had 4 on TV.
$57. Peter Wright 86.
54, the 32. Nice little combination this. Pros like it. Well, now single 18. Bullseye.
Games on the third leg. Peter Wright.
He loves it. He loves playing with Peter Wright. He's so cool, isn't he? He's got such an efficient throw.
139.
Oh, we talked about 9-darters. Peter Wright has had 3 10-darters in the tournament until Phil Taylor hit one against James Wade, who's the only player to have had 10-dart legs, but 3 of them in his first 3 games.
140.
Shows how well he's playing. 10-5 win over Hybrex, 13-7 victory over Gilding, and a 16-7 triumph over Price. And highlight the 108 average against Kim Hybrex in the first round.
85.
For those backers of Peter Wright, might want to know that he's only won one of the last 9 meetings against Michael van Gerwen, but it was the last one.
Yes, in Japan. Part of
60.
the World Series events, he hit a 1-4-1 on the last leg to beat Van Gerwen, who seemed to be in control of the match. Sitting on a 2-dart finish at the time.
42.
Michael was throwing some slack darts. He hit a 57 in the last leg that were thrown with, well, no authority at all. And the last throw was a bit slack. Can't do that. Not at this level. You put yourself in trouble. 15 or treble. Double 10 now. That is how you finish a leg. Very good.
Peter to throw first. Game on.
Super start in the first session here.
60.
2 apiece, 100 average of Peter, well, 100 average Peter Wright, 106 for Michael van Gerwen.
123.
Leeward dart, didn't like it. Peter Wright's throw really is very, very good. The mechanics of it. This man, just so
58.
easy, so loose, sometimes too loose.
Fantastic construction of a maximum by Peter Wright. And that, the 5th of the match already. Rattling along a max a leg.
100.
PG had 2 consecutive at the start of the leg.
Well, 1-2-1 would be a great score. Oh, that is beautiful. If you're Michael van Gerwen, you're thinking, you kidding me? After that first start.
Both on tops.
100.
Both on tops. A dozen darts gone in this leg apiece. And Peter Wright concludes a scintillating session at the start of this second semi-final by going out in 14 darts to regain the advantage. Yeah, scintillating start by old Snaky Peter Wright. He loves playing Van Gerwen. Despite a record of defeats, we mentioned the game in Japan, but 5-0 head-to-head in majors. 3 world championships amongst them, but Peter Wright still loves the prospect of facing the green machine.
Well, Peter Wright is a man on the up, and his ranking says that now, being the new world number 4 that we've already mentioned, and he just wants to kind of get the monkey off his back, and we agree. Well said. And he just wants to put it to bed. Do you remember when Barney couldn't beat Phil on TV, went 21 games, and then he started running riot. Once it's done, and maybe tonight is the night.
Well, James Wade mentioned it, didn't he, in the interview when we were talking about the fact he'd beaten Phil Taylor in Dublin at Grand Prix, his first big televised win over Phil Taylor, first knockout televised win, then he beat him again in the Masters, and now tonight. So James Wade has beaten Phil Taylor 3 successive times in big games on telly. 11. Bullseye for a 2-leg lead.
Ooh.
96. Mike Weir, 104.
60. 12. 32.
Games on the 6th leg. Michael van Gerwen.
Brilliant. 3 darts at a double. Converted all 3, Michael van Gerwen. So even though he's averaging 106, this is effectively as many as Michael van Gerwen could have won. Could not have won any more.
60.
The scoring power of all the players in this semi-final is just, it's ludicrous.
140.
6 completed legs, and the bullseye we just saw Peter Wright miss, only the second dart at double missed in the entire match.
78.
Fabulous finishing. And already 6 maximums also.
96.
4-2 in Van Gerwen's favour. This is quality.
There we go. They're not your average averages, are they? They probably are nowadays.
100.
Well, this finishing is not average, is it?
57.
Amazing to think, like, if we go back 20 years, 1 in 3 was a good ratio. Then 2 out of 5 became the barometer. It's higher than that now. Brilliant darts.
108.
1, 2, 3. As he leaves double 14.
180.
Wow,
80 required, 83.
it's just incredible scoring.
They're setting each other off.
They are.
They're just following each other. There's a pattern to the game. There's a flow to the game. Double 9 now for a hold of throw.
74.
Well, that was a pull.
Michael required, 28.
The pressure was applied by the maximum,
Game's
and it
on
is
the seventh
finished
leg.
by a
Michael Van
13-dart leg by the
Big
nonchalant
leg is Michael to throw first.
Michael van Gerwen.
Game on.
No one does nonchalance like Michael.
57.
Only 57. Low, low, low. It's always horrible when you do that. It just feels awkward and throwing round the board unsuccessfully.
180.
9 maximums. 10 maximums.
180.
Maximus Decimus in the 8th leg. Well, Wayne, we had the pleasure, didn't we, and the fun of watching Phil Taylor and Adrian Lewis in that maximum fest in the
42.
Grand Slam of darts. This is going off in the same style.
10 180s midway through the 8th leg.
96.
.31 maximums in that match.
100.
There we have it. Just the 140 from Michael, which is odd. But when you take into consideration 6 180s and averaging
96.
108, wow.
There will be a chance to go 2 up for the world #1. Whatever snakebite can conjure up, but what he has conjured up is the best he could do.
72.
48, 24, double 6.
Game's on the 8th
Well, it
leg.
seems to be
Michael Van Gerwen.
whatever these players are looking at, they're just getting it.
Peter to throw
It's-
first. Game on.
It's incredible. They're making it look so simple. And the styles, the effort.
100.
I'm not jealous at all. But, all right, I am.
As you said, Wayne, they're setting each other off. It is a case of lighting the blue touch paper and standing well back. Peter Wright almost looks like he's dressed in blue touch paper, to be fair.
85.
And he started off on fire. In fact, he still is at 105 average, but that only enough to be 2 behind these days. Phil Taylor in that first
78.
match, averaging most of the match, 105, and not able to put James Wade away, losing with an average of over 100.
Averaging 107 and was 8-7 down to an average of 96. Well, Michael has won most of the majors that the PDC has to
93.
offer, but he hasn't won this or the Grand Slam. He's won the World Championships, UK Open, Premier League, Grand Prix twice, the European Championship, the Players' Championship and the Masters.
60.
What? I didn't hit a treble? No, you must have called it wrong, Kirk.
140. PDC require 156.
You could do with this. Well, remember, he strutted back onto stage.
140.
Snake bite, 3-2 up.
90.
Double 10.
Games on the night.
Good grief.
Michael Van Gerwen.
Absolutely identical to the fourth leg. They were more or less in the same place. 25, 45, 20.
$57. $100.
Well, Peter Wright, really, the only thing you can say that he's done wrong, and this is being hypercritical, was missing a double 9.
Yeah, the only thing, you're right, and being there. You shouldn't be
94.
there. Don't put yourself in the frame. That's what I used to do. Get beat early. Watch it on TV.
Yeah, get yourself knocked out quick, go home early.
Yeah.
Great strategy.
Used to love watching finals from home.
60.
Oh, had plenty of practice at it, Wayne.
All right, pal. All right.
Van Gerwen likes to be in finals. He was here in the final last year. It's been a progression, hasn't it? Michael Van Gerwen himself pointed out, you too, Wayne, losing quarter-final, losing semi-final, losing final last 3 years. Does that mean the next step will be taken?
140.
Got to get rid of Snakebite first, and then he's got to get rid of James Wade, who, reminding you, defeated Phil Taylor tonight. An extraordinary semi-final. Extraordinary performance from James Wade.
83.
Well, Peter Wright
110.
is in danger of losing this session by 5 legs
54.
to zip.
PDC require 118.
Michael Van Gerwen really does now have all the impetus. This would stop him, though, in his tracks. 60. Well, he hit a treble 1 in the last throw, so maybe
78.
Peter is just losing the alignment a tad.
56.
Well, this for a whopping lead of 4 legs and a whitewash session. Tops! Michael Van Gerwen runs off 5 consecutive legs of darts in that session to take a vice-like grip on the semi-final.
Over you.
Gives us a chance to reminisce about dear old Jamie.
41.
Scotsman like Peter Wright here.
Well, we go on about
81.
the sessions. They are 5 legs. Peter Wright has to win this session, even if it's 3-2. That'd be okay. 9-6 at the break, down is fine.
136.
Losing it would be 10-5 and maybe more. Can that be pulled back when you're following Michael Van Gerwen, who's averaging 104 and a bit at the moment? That'll be some task.
He could have carried on. Get the calculator referee to bellow 180 just to shake Van Gerwen. He didn't need to. That would have been folly.
100.
Michael Van Gerwen earlier in the tournament at 180 to he double 1.
He did. Double 16.
Games on
Peter
the
Wright
leg. Peter Wright
stops the streak.
So the leg is Michael to throw first. Game on.
Peter Wright averaged 103 in the previous mini session, lost 5-0. Wow. I just feel that Peter's
100.
pace has just slowed down a bit, and there we see the first session averages.
This next one won't make any kind of sense.
137.
That doesn't make any kind of sense, does it? But Right, 3 points up on the average. He lost every single leg.
Because Michael had more darts at a double, and that's just the way it goes.
140.
Mystery, a darting mystery.
58.
This is a darting. Who won it? Who will win it? Can Wright break here? Needs two big troubles.
I don't think he's thrown with the confidence. Okay, look, he's lost
100.
5 of the last 6. I don't think he's thrown with the confidence that he had at the start of the match. Some of the darts are going low, but they're floated. And mentioned before, Barney can float. There's a few of them that can. Peter Wright isn't one of them. 60. He's taking his time. Doing that clearly doesn't feel that comfortable. Yeah, he's not. His game is not as good as it was 3 or 4, well, 5 legs ago.
I was wondering there if he hit the 60 and the 51, whether he'd given it the large one and get the crowd up. Double top, as he has done against MVG. Just to try and get himself going.
No, you can only do that when you are supremely confident, because you lose all your rhythm, and he's struggling for it anyway. 16. Well, that is folly. You've got to, well, he looks as
83.
well, he looks disgusted, doesn't he? Let's be honest.
40.
He's every right to be.
Game's on the 12th
He's 8-4
leg.
behind. That's what he
13th
is.
leg is Peter to throw first. Game on.
It was greed. Greed to leave the double 9 rather than going for the bullseye. Make sure of the big number. We hear this from Rod Harrington so often, and he's right.
140.
You can't miss the big numbers.
Sheer greed. A bit off more than he could chew.
140.
And Gerwen gobbled up the double top.
Right. At the moment, Michael van Gerwen could sail off into the sunset here, because he is by far
100.
the more comfortable and the better player.
At the moment, it does have the air of pea shooter against tank.
I was thinking the same thing. Dear oh Lord.
$99.
Poor counting.
But
was.
the second dart was a complete mystery. For someone like Michael, who is
100.
one of the best counters in the game right now, and that's clearly affected him.
44.
Well,
It's here in well,
yes, and
120.
it's also given Peter Wright a chance to take out the 120, and Van Gerwen was really looking in a strong position to break again. Treble needed for double. Yeah, good shot. I thought he might utilise the double top to leave that same target when he comes back. Clever that from Peter Wright, couldn't see the treble.
Peter has slowed the pace. Going for the 60 to leave 38. Double 18.
58.
Peter slowed the pace, and now Michael is getting a bit vexed. Double 10.
Game's on the 13th leg.
Oh, it was a
Peter
good
Wright.
second dart.
14th leg is Michael to throw first.
Well, there was some very, very rare shoddy stuff from Michael van Gerwen at the back end. The last 3 visits were ordinary, weren't there? But, you know, you can't hit everything every shot.
They've gone off at the same point. The pair of them have just dropped. The averages have dropped, the pace has dropped, and somewhat the intensity has as well. The body language of both. One of them's got the opportunity to take the game by the scruff of the neck.
59.
I think now could be a moment for Peter Wright to perform some right shenanigans, right? Just do something. The pair of them are doing is shaking their heads.
$55.
Interesting.
Well, the last couple of legs, yeah. We see many people in the crowd, don't they? Michael van Gerwen lookalikes. It's as if one of them's nipped off the
60.
stage, wrestled the real one off, and muscled in the last leg and a half. But it can only be a temporary blip.
Well, we were talking about dragging each other along, weren't we? And this is what they're doing now, but to the the negative, to the detriment of the game.
Here he is.
140.
Normal service being resumed by these two ace Arrowsmiths. Chance of a break, Wayne, for Snakebite.
95.
Indeed.
108.
Plenty of ways to go here. 18s, 19s or 20s. 19s. Now he's got to move over. Treble 19. Good dart, that. Double 16.
76. Like we require 52.
Tops then. And this would be the third leg of the match where Peter Wright's missed a dart or darts at double, and Michael Van Gerwen has cashed in. And that was very much the story of James Wade's victory over Phil Taylor. Punish, punish, punish.
Peter Wright knows this vitally important if he wants to concern Michael at the outset before any match over this distance. I can assure you that every one of these players has stepped up on the stage tonight. He's thinking, don't let your opponent reach double figures. It's a kind of milestone.
100.
This leg is going according to plan if you're Peter Wright.
The average is still both above the 100. But at the moment in this match, it seems that second session of 5 legs where Van Gerwen won every single one of them could be the key
91
to reaching his
161.
second final here at the Winter Gardens in Blackpool.
51. Go on then, bullseye! The rhythm of getting it all gone south. Well, that will get him back up and running again. Michael Van Gerwen leads 9 legs to 6.